Well, howdy folks, my name is Ethan George and welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be teaching all y'all about some animals. Last time I talked about some plants, today I'm going to talk about some animals, alright? Before you come back up here to the north, you got to learn about some of this stuff, okay? Because there are some things you got to eat and you got to be scared of, alright? I'm going to teach you about a couple of them, alright? So, the first animal that I got here is a mule deer, alright? I got some notes here, so that's where I'm going to be reading from, so chill about that, alright? So, the mule deer is a third larger than a white-tailed deer. A white-tailed deer has just a little white tail, and a mule deer have really big ears, okay? That's where they get their name. They get it from a mule. They have super big ears, and they can hear from over half a mile away if it's loud enough. They act kind of like sonars, I guess, or some crap like that. I don't really understand that much because I'm not that smart personally. The males or bucks are bigger than the does. The males actually, or the bucks, they actually grow antlers that they fight with and that they support their dominance with. The bucks grow antlers and the deer and the does do not. Alright, now the next animal here is a elk, alright? They are called wapiti by the Native Americans around here, and they are known as the ghosts of the forest. They are so quiet and so hard to sneak up on. Personally, I know because I am a hunter and I hunt both these animals very hard to capture, even with advanced technology. Nowadays, they can also stand up to 9 feet tall. The calf can stand in less than 20 minutes. So right as soon as it is born, then then the calf can actually stand up in just as little as 20 minutes. The elk can actually grow to be 9 feet tall, including the antlers. Now, these antlers, you got to remember, are like 3 or 4 feet tall. They are huge. They're magnificent. The breeding season is actually during late summer, and they fight. Okay, they fight to be able to take control of larger amounts of cows and to just establish dominance to all the other bulls and other things in their territory. Yeah, and they can fight sometimes to the death, alright? They are very territorial, and once it hits the rut, then they go off, alright? And they will basically ram and charge you or anything else that they feel threatened with. But most of the time, they'll just run, thankfully. Alright. The next animal I got here is actually a cougar, or a mountain lion. And it is a feline. They are very strong, fast, and powerful. They're like, kind of like a tan color, and they can jump up to 40 feet long. That's long. Like, they can jump 40 feet. That's insane. They're so strong. They're very protective, and they can even take down an elk or a moose. Our moose is actually our next animal, and that is the largest member of the deer family. It can charge you and gore you, which is like, it could kind of ram you, and it would really hurt you. And you kind of want to watch out for them, especially cows that have calves, and they can actually ram and really hurt you if you're not careful. But sometimes they'll also run. It kind of just matters on the day and how they're feeling. If they're too threatened, then they'll charge and hurt you. They can kill you. They're very protective. They weigh up to 1,500 pounds of just straight bone, muscle. Oh my gosh, that thing would hurt so bad. And they can also stand up to 10 feet tall. Alright? Now, the last one I've got here is actually a bear. There's a few types of bears. There are, black bears, there's grizzly bears, there's Kodiak bears, there's tons of bears. But up here in the north, we have usually black bears. These bears, they are kind of skittish unless they're with a sow, unless it's a sow with a cub. And if they are with a cub, and if they see someone and they feel threatened, then they will charge and possibly kill you, which is very scary, and you got to watch out for that as well as you're up here. Another animal up here, kind of in the Wyoming area, is called an antelope. Now, this animal is called an antelope, and what they do is they're just grazers, and they don't really, I haven't ever heard of anyone being hurt by any of them, but they have these really tight, about that tall of horns, and they're very pretty and really, really good, okay? And they are also very skittish, and they can hear you from basically forever away, and they can also see you because they live in the prairies and there's not really any place to hide. So, alright guys, and that was going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure you guys like and subscribe. Alright, we'll see you later along down the trail.